Welcome back. You're watching Storyboard. In the lead up to Netco CNBC TV 18 MarkTech Marathon 12/25, we talked to marketers who use tech in their marketing efforts. And Kotak Securities is one such brand. Kotak Securities has launched free intraday trading, a facility that allows investors or traders to do intraday trading without paying any brokerage per trade. Investors can do intraday trades across cash, future and option segment at an annual subscription of ₹999. Along with this unique offering, they have also launched a new campaign. What is this initiative and the corresponding campaign all about? We find out with Jaimit Doshi, EVP Head Marketing, Kotak Securities. Let's take a look at this chat.
Jaimit, thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
So tell me quickly, idiot proof, what the campaign is about.
The campaign is about promoting intraday trading for free.
Right.
And there are 60% of the volumes of the market are intraday and 32% of the revenue of this market is intraday. We are telling intraday investors and traders that here you can trade for free without paying brokerage.
Was that the only reason people were sort of hampered by intraday trading, the fact that it had a cost to it? And will your being free sort of grow the market, or will it convert some people to you? What will happen?
Both of it.
Right.
There were three reasons why primarily we had investors moving out of the segment.
Right.
One, simplicity. Sometimes the market can get a little too complex for people. Two, the perceived quality of research. The ability for investor to access research to do intraday trading.
Right.
And three, the biggest cost was brokerage.
Right.
The intraday trader is a guy who's looking at a volume per day and he's looking to make 200, 300, 400 rupees a day.
Right.
And brokerage eats into that revenue.
Right.
That causes people to move out. And intraday is a simpler entry into the market. So when you remove the biggest barrier,
right.
So of course you're trying to help on the other two where you're giving research, we're trying to make it simple. But the whole thing is when you remove the biggest detriment to the market, or the reason why he's losing some amount of money, is why he should stick. So our research told us that a lot of people, in fact greater than 50%, were ready to move and shift and also stick if this biggest detriment to his profits, which is brokerage, gets cut out.
Now tell me, if it sounds so simple, why hasn't somebody else done it before you? Somebody who's been in the business longer, there are lots of people who have been in the business longer, so why didn't somebody else say, let's do this free?
I think brokerage is something people thought as a given, and it is something probably in hindsight very simple, that you have to remove this biggest segment because it is 32% estimated of the revenue pool of the market.
Right.
So somebody has to be ready to lose 32% of the market for gaining a higher share of the market from the consumer base. In hindsight, I do admit it's pretty simple and it does seem like a eureka moment, but we expect this to work, and we do expect to, whatever we've done in the last 18 years, we expect to double the consumer base in the next 18 months.
Now, enough of the setup. Now tell me about the campaign itself. What are the various elements of the campaign? First, describe to me, your TVC, your print, your digital. What are you doing in these areas?
Two parts to it. The first part is very simple. You have a clear product winner. So you don't want to muddle things up. You want to say free intraday trading.
Right.
The insight is very simple. Brokerage eats into your profits. So brokerage is now kamai. Whatever you used to give a brokerage is now the money that you're making.
Right.
So however creative we can say it, that's what the campaign is about.
Right.
So on the TVC, it's a nice, lovely ad where a person is trying to do various, in his everyday life, because he's got brokerage, he's able to do small things more, like right. Instead of a 1/2 soup, he's ordering full soup, he's giving a tip where he's not expected to, etc. On the print is very simple, free intraday trading. If you have an offer like this, why would you trade anywhere else?
Right.
A lot of on-ground activation. So there's a little bit of science over here. So basis the kind of customers that we have and basis what we understand as the pool of these customers, we went after them. So we know, like in Bombay, there is pockets in Ghatkopar, in Borivali, in Narman Point, etc. We went after them. In Bangalore, we have such pockets. Delhi, we have such pockets. Chennai, Kolkata. Across the country, in around 32 cities, we were able to identify concentration of intraday traders.
Right.
very simple, give them something free. So like in Bombay, the dabbawalas, we tied up to give a laddu free. We tied up with the chai vendors to give chai cups free, chai cups and chai inside. So today, chai is free thanks to Kotak Securities. A lot of work on the digital side. Digital side is a science in itself, a mix of impact, mix of performance, mix of retargeting, mix of YouTube, Facebook, etc. Knowing your base of customers, getting the in-market segment, and then leaping forward from there. So when you combine all of this, even on the print ad or even on the chai cup, there is a call to action. The ability to take back this data and therefore come back and again continue to target.
So what is the call to action? Is it a phone call? Is it?
It's a phone call, it's an SMS that they need to give. So once I get that, I'm able to send a link to them. Hey, why don't you just accept and stuff like that. The whole idea is to capture his digital footprint. If I'm able to capture his digital footprint, while my sales guys are following up, I can also follow up on various different mediums online as well. And when I know their in-market segment, I can create similar segments and try and capture more people. So it's like a snowball.
Sure. Then get down to languages. Now, you have intraday traders who are more comfortable in various languages, not just English and Hindi. So
definitely not English.
Absolutely. So what are you doing in the languages?
So what we've done is that we've gone across the regional press in around 7 to 8 languages across
in digital
India.
Also are you
in digital also, admittedly the digital market on the regional side is a little constrained, but where the apps have a strong vernacular base, we've gone after them as well. So these apps like Daily Hunts, etc., where we know that they have a strong vernacular base but a very committed, loyal base, we're trying to explain the concept of free intraday trading, and so far, while the verdict is still out, we're seeing some reasonable amount of traction on the vernacular. The digital vernacular scale is lower, but the throughput per unit of scale is much better.
Now, you're somebody who enjoys measurement, so we'll forget about the 18 months for the moment. Tell me a month from now, 2 months from now, how would you convince yourself or be satisfied that what you put into place is working?
It's straight simple. If I have to double in 18 months, I have to double my run rate almost every day. Have my leads doubled? Yes, they have. They're more than doubled. Have my conversions doubled? So on the entire funnel, we started tracking the entire funnel. So on the funnel side, on the top of the funnel where your number of leads come in and the number of inquiries, number of visits, number of traffic, everything, sessions, everything needs to double. Then the qualification, etc. needs to double. Then the kind of conversion that the sales guy needs to see needs to double. So far the results are encouraging. The cycle for conversion is a little long, but now that we've had digital account opening where through the Aadhaar biometric we're opening accounts, the cycles are getting shorter and the answers are coming quicker to us. We seem to be on the right track as of now.
So I'll talk to you a month from now. Till then, all the best.
Absolutely.
And I hope you achieve what you achieve.
Thank you.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all of our content on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Thanks for watching and we'll be back same time next week. See you soon.